Hey, buddies, Potato Whiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Brazil. We are doing some weird naval shenanigans, and let me tell you, I've been having some crashing issues. I've been having just issues in general, like personal issues, you know, the kind of issues that you might want to talk to someone about. But that's the power of playing Civ, because, you know, just like drugs, alcohol, and maybe buying Funko Pops, you just do something that distracts you from your issues, and it's almost like you don't have issues. So, Japan, where we left off, we had a pretty okay start. We're pretty boxed in. Japan declared war on us and is currently trying to bash down this city. I'm working on more settlers. I can maybe get another city over here. This one feels a little risky. Might happen. And I reckon in Balim, I think, see, here's the thing. In Balim, I need builders. I need builders to go improve the fish in my capital. But if I'm going to improve the fish in my capital, I also want a galley to fight off any... Although then again, maybe I can gamble on a builder. Maybe I can gamble on a builder because the other civs of the area... Also, I could actually just straight up purchase a builder. I think I'm going to purchase a builder in the capital so that I can get these two things online and then trigger celestial navigation and just pray that they killed the galley. And if they haven't killed the galley, I'll just reload the turn because that's what kind of awful person I am, okay? But in Balim, I feel like Monument is like super critical to get me up through the tech tree, but also just granary is like super necessary to be able to actually like get this city to do anything. In fact, to the point where the second the city hits 2 population, I will probably be like stealing this deer tile and working it. Okay, we're getting full loyalty now in Sugnoma. Lovely. Governor placed here, other effects were rising, pressure from nearby cities is working out for me. That's good. We got our builder. Sugnoma is getting hammered, but like they can throw units at this city all they want. I think it would take a while to kill it. Make sure we disable the builder lens. I think, yeah, fishing boats. This +1 food, +1 production feels based. What are the mods you're using add to the game? The mods I'm using are Sucrataxed Oceans and then the more maritime mods. Sucrataxed Oceans adds a bunch of cool stuff like kelp and squid and some extra cute little resources throughout the map. And it also kind of changes how the ocean works a little bit. Like it'll move some resources around and do all sorts of cool stuff. The more maritime mod adds the arsenal, which is basically an encampment for the water with its own buildings that basically function like the barracks, the armory, and the thing like that. And then the harbor is ever so slightly tweaked in a more economic direction. So rather than the lighthouse giving you food, it'll give you gold. Rather than the shipyard giving you food and production, it'll give you gold. And then rather than the seaport over here, actually the seaport is relatively unchanged. But the shipyard received a slight change. It gives you +1 production on all fishing boat improvements in the city and +6 gold for international trade routes from the city. So pretty good, like more of an economic direction. Then the harbour is +2 gold on all fishing boats, +2 housing if it's adjacent to coast, and +1 trade route. So just generally, lots of really cool things. Maori is a kick in the balls to every civ. I gotta be honest, I think of the civs in this map, okay, who did he turn on me? He got Mohenjo-Daro to attack me. That makes this trader a waste, which I'm really upset about actually. And it also means I can't, because I built this trader to trade with Mohenjo-Daro. We built this city. Another trade, boom, there's celestial navigation. I think I might rush harbors this game. Harbors or campuses. Well, rushing campuses is already out, so harbors might be the meme. Finding Zanzibar is welcome. What's the sea district that gives food? Did I not talk about the waterfront? The waterfront is basically like a coastal preserve. It's kind of a bit like a preserve. And yeah, it's a bit like a coastal preserve. It gives you extra food and housing. And it also gives you science, culture, and faith from adjacent tiles when you build the buildings in it. So Arsenal is like a coastal encampment, and then the waterfront is like a coastal preserve. Although it doesn't work exactly like that. There are some slight differences. So I just picked up craftsmanship. I would love to plug in urban planning right now. God, it would make me happy to plug that in. -10 loyalty. I may have to settle on the freshwater here, which is not good. I mean, at least I can get a harbor if I want. I know, we'll have to see what we do. I've got 1 build charge here. I feel like getting these crabs up is a lot of gold. How much is it to purchase a slinger? Slingers are 140. I could probably sell jade. Although, do I need to keep jade for the loyalty effect in here? I'm actually not getting positive loyalty. Japan declared war on me. So if I'm going to sell my jade, I need to buy a luxury from someone else, and nobody is willing to sell me a luxury. So I have to hold on to my jade, or I'll get negative loyalty in this city. Or at the very least, I won't have as good positive loyalty, which is a big problem right now because 50% of my production is being wasted in this city because I don't have good positive loyalty. I could attack here. This opens me up to some pretty dangerous scenarios, but it does allow me to capture this tile and buy a full heal turn on my city Yeah, I think I attack here, buy a full heal turn on Sugnoma, and then I just move the warrior back and heal. Boom, fishing boat. Lovely. Yeah, this is just perfect. Perfect. So, how much did he attack you for? I didn't get to see how much damage he did to me. Let me see here. He has 21 combat strength. If he has 21 combat strength, baseline, and he's attacking me, I'm in double defensive terrain and I'm fortified for 1 turn. So that means I have +9. So I would be 23 combat strength, which would mean he would do slightly below average damage. The average damage is 30, which means he should do somewhere between 33 and 36. He should do somewhere between 27 and 36 damage. So this is a risky move to sit here and tank for 1 more turn. But it does mean that my city here gets to heal up again. So he did 30, I did 37, I took 23, and now this guy's really close to a level. Now, it's really interesting because he has 22 combat strength, quite a bit more health than me, but he only did 27 damage to me last turn, and I did 37 to him. So I may actually, if I roll well, this could actually win this fight for me, and then I get a promotion on this guy, and then this war is basically over. So I'm going to gamble that this succeeds. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Survived on literally, by the way, literally 3 health. That is the sort of calculated move that only a Civ player who's willing to completely save scum his own game is willing to make. Calculated. I should have ran a Twitch prediction on that one, actually. Calculated. So now we take Battle Cry. We get the full heal. We're double defended. That's a +12, +7. That is a +19 combat strength warrior tanking right here on this tile. Right, we're in the next age. And unfortunately, I think we actually got a Dark Age, right? Or normal. I would take it normal. So in terms of normal age, I think we take Free Inquiry here and we rush our campuses to get that little bit of extra era score. +1 era score every time you trigger a Eureka is pretty valuable, actually. So we got our trade route. I'm scared to trade with anyone. Maybe I put this in Baleem and trade with my capital. I would love to trade, but I put this in Baleem. I trade it with my capital. It's the safest trade route. Then I come to Baleem. I take the deer tile and I work the deer tile. That way I get my campus faster. Food is unimportant to me in this city at the moment. I could theoretically also buy this and get another +1 production from the furs. I think I will do that. I take the furs, unlock that because it's +1 production. So that's down to 9 turns now. So 60 gold for 1 extra turn of like shorter turn of production on that seems pretty worth. This city is still in full growth mode, so that's good. It probably will switch out of full growth mode soon, although I don't really have good options to switch away from, so it'll be fine. Sugnoma. Who told me to name this city? Actually, there's a really based campus right there. It's a +5. Oi, oi. It's detour for mining, so we can get that campus up. This city isn't stuck so much for growth. Who told me to call the city Sugnoma? Who donated? The absolute cheeky lad in chat who donated for this city to be renamed Sugnoma. Oh, okay, loyalty there is a bit of a problem, but we should be able to solve it. You know what? There is potentially another campus, and then I would put a government plaza right there. Boom, boom, boom. And then I would put like some sort of district here, like not necessarily a holy site, but something. That's a +6 settled here. Industrial zone. Ooh. My problem is, though, I actually do want to get some culture to get nationalism quick. So how am I going to get my culture this game? Mostly from monuments. And if I'm not building theater squares, I mean, maybe this would be a theater square. Based. +2 theater square. Based. +2 theater square. Based. Well, this is definitely a farm triangle. It's the best thing I can do with these tiles. Do I care about building a dam here? I think with disaster intensity low, I don't think I do. So probably also a theater square here. It's only a +1, but it does give culture. Name units, the Knights of Nay. I think I have to level up twice before I can rename units. But I will take out my trusty notepad. My trusty notepad where I keep your mom's phone number. I typed trusty into my search on my thing. I wrote it down. I might forget anyway, but it's written down. So if I go monument, it opens up campus. I could also buy campus. I'm waiting for mining. I don't think a builder makes sense in here. I can't improve dyes. I can't really improve any of the tiles. Let me walk you through my thoughts here in this city. I don't think I need a granary in this city because it's on fresh water and it can only work 3 tiles. So getting a granary would just get me to grow this city faster, to work to like have population working inefficient tiles. I feel like the monument is my best move in order to spread not only the city's influence and to grab actually usable tiles over here, as well as potentially these tiles. I will probably also spend money to grab these 2 usable tiles because they're going to be the only usable tiles that the city has, and they're definitely getting lumber mills because the only way the city is ever going to have an ounce of production. But this city is going to be incredibly limited, like just so incredibly limited to like this. It's going to build these 2 districts and a couple of lumber mills, and then that's all it's ever going to do. Maybe get a cattle tile. So with that in mind, monument to me feels like the play because growth in here is irrelevant. Whereas the extra culture, the city is perfectly defended. This spearman is not going to break me. Yeah, so I feel like the extra culture means I get to my unique unit faster, potentially opens up my coastal domination earlier. Yeah. Monument just feels like the play. This unit took 20 damage, but it's healing 15 per turn. So it's only losing 5 health per turn. We got our next settler. I think we have to settle this first, and then we settle this. Trade route to the capital, I think. Strickland, propane. Or I could send a trade route from the capital to somewhere else. That would make up for the fact that my capital is kind of weak. Although having a city aside from my capital be quite strong. Well, you know what? It actually gets me my settler out a turn fast. It gets me my settler out a little bit faster. So I think that actually makes sense. I'm going to also switch back over to here. Once you finish that granary, I'll switch around my tiles. So we took 24 damage that time, but we healed 15. I don't know. He must have rolled higher on his damage roll. Keep going. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's trade with Baleem. Boom. That took 3 turns off that settler. Is good. You're staying fortified. You're very, very tanky. It looks like he's decided to try and heal up rather than attack me, which is perfect. The war is a stalemate, and I heal faster than him in this current position. Fortunately, the loyalty is just too bad here for me to do anything but settle in this place right here and then rush a monument, possibly even buy a monument. Yeah, he's hitting me. Now, the chariot will be a problem. Now, he is really well defended here, but the chariot will be a big problem. I'll need archery to deal with that. So I just need him to get off this hill. Please move your units off of the hill, sir. Thank you. Next city secured. Chariot went away. Barbarian has found and started to pillage my lands. Really great and wonderful day. Hunza just declared war on me, weirdly enough. It made me really just think about the probability of who asked. Potato, do you use Twitch Studio? No. I don't know what Twitch Studio even is, dude. All right, we got state workforce. Cool. 50% production towards settlers while based is not as based as it used to be, but I cannot change anything. Forestry management is pretty good here for the extra gold income, but I do need a second governor to control the loyalty in this city. Best second governor for me. Can you rename Belém to Rio de Janeiro? Sure. Just putting that in there so I don't accidentally bait myself into renaming it again. So if I'm thinking about which guy, I think we take the Pingala. Boom. We settle the city. Boom. Yes, loyalty. Bit of a problem. Sure. Happiness level should have reset, actually. I don't know why it's like that, but if we slap Pingala into Brasilia, why is happiness level low? I have an amenity, so that doesn't make sense because I settled on an amenity. 1, 2, 3, 4. No luxuries to sell on the map. Rebellion in 16 turns. War weariness. The city is freshly settled. It shouldn't have war weariness, and it can only distribute 1 amenity per city. It probably just hasn't updated yet. All right, so we think about how I save this city's loyalty. It'll grow in 9 turns. Do I have a higher growth tile? I do. Grow in 6 turns, better. So if I'm thinking about how this city survives, it's definitely a monument, and I think it's purchased monument, which means I need to go like a campus or something first. But I can't spend gold, which means I think it's granary first to try and grow the city out of its loyalty problem. Buy a monument, sell some strategics. I don't have any strategics to sell, unfortunately. So this city finished its granary, which means it doesn't need these highly productive tiles anymore because it's actually perfectly fine to work slightly less productive tiles. And now I need these productive tiles back, because my coastline is starting to get pillaged by this goddamn galley. And then this thing needs to make a galley for me, but I really want to make a campus. I can't spend my gold. 4 turns until border growth, so I'm going to go for the monument in the hope that my borders expand in the direction that I want them to. This is going to be... It's just a very tight and tough area of the game that I'm in right now. Oh. What? Can we peace, dude? I hate this. He actually can't do anything to me, and he just won't peace out. Why? Why won't he peace me? Oh, those horses, dude. Oh my god. Those horses, dude. Jesus. Well, a +6 right there. It's not so bad. Why won't he? I don't understand why he won't peace. He can't do anything to me. Like, nothing I offer him. Like, he wants all of my cities, but he can't have them. Also, why are these galleys coming after me and not the AI? Like, let's be real. Okay, so unfortunately, I have to spend my money on a slinger here. No, I really don't want to. It actually has to be a warrior because the city's already taken too much damage. That's terrible. That trader's getting pillaged now. Peace now, Japan? No, he just won't take peace. I can't safely bring this over in time to help. This is all I've got. At least my trader escaped. This is not good. Actually, hold on. City-states can't take your capital, can they? I'm pretty sure city-states can't take your capital. Ah! Saved! Get wrecked. Maybe see if Carthage would join the war. I don't have joint war stuff. Joint war stuff is now unlocked in the technology. I'm pretty sure. Oh, friendship? Join my war. She will not join my war. Japan. Peace. No, he's not making any progress, but he won't take peace. Well, he did kill my trader. That's annoying. All right, we broke out with our settler. The city, I mean, the barbs can kill my city, but like, that would never happen, right? That would never happen. Right? That would never happen. Would never happen. It's the loyalty over here is fine now. Yeah, that would never happen. It would never, ever. It's never happening. I will grab an archer. Yeah, this piece of shit systematically went around and pillaged every single one of my coastal tiles. Thanks, dude. Oh no, I just lost my warrior. I forgot that this guy's on a road. Oh, he won't be able to cross the river because I don't have bridge tech yet. Ha ha! Wrecked. Well, I lost one of my only lumber mills in the city. I guess Mohenjo-Daro just completely wrecked me there. Foiled. Foiled by my primitive technology. Naval invade Mohenjo-Daro. Sometimes you guys say stuff that makes me think like you are not like responsible for your own life. Like that someone else makes decisions for you. Because sometimes you guys say shit that makes me think that that's true. Yeah, it's tech time. It's tech time now time. Like you guys say shit that makes me think someone else like feeds you and like leads you through your life and makes all your big decisions. Like I'm not even joking. That's a very elaborate way to call someone a kid. Yeah, pretty much what I was implying there. Okay, Classical Republic. How bad is whatever Japan is throwing at me? It's objectively fine. He's not throwing anything at me. He can't do anything. I've got a giant jungle. He's just wasting his time. Let's settle this city before I change my mind. So we did it. We actually managed to survive the early game. Like that's it. We've done it. Mission accomplished. We survived. Now it's just about like efficiently making our way towards the late game. So this is a coastal city, but it's on a river. It definitely needs a monument to try to grow its borders quickly. I really want to improve that squid, but that's not an option. What I really want to do is, now that I'm in political philosophy, I think I go ahead and I plug in Classical Republic. Autocracy is like my favorite thing ever because it gives me +1 production and food in my capital and allows me to like boost the old capital, das capital up. Barbs are going to kill Gorlos. Why would you be so negative? Okay, I'm trying to have fun and like survive. And you're like over here hashing my buzz, right? So it's absolutely between Classical Republic and Autocracy. Autocracy lets me keep a military card, so that might be the thing that swings it, because I'd like to have maritime industries plugged in. Or Limitanii. Yeah, I think that swings it towards Autocracy. Being able to keep Limitanii in to keep my loyalty high. As much as I love Classical Republic... Ooh, that was a misclick. Don't want to click on that. As much as I love Classical Republic, I don't actually have any districts built. And I can always switch to this later if I don't need the loyalty. But right now, I do. I need that loyalty. Okay? And +2 loyalty is a big deal for me. We will be plugging in urban planning though for the +5 production, one for every city. If you're wondering, why do I have these numbers on my cards? It's because I have this wonderful mod installed called the Better Report Screen and the Extended Policy Card mods. There will probably be like flying graphics, and I did just make sound effects for that, and Morbus is probably not going to put graphics up on them just to make me look cringe and awful, which is like basically my entire existence. But those mods are absolutely the most based mods in existence. Okay, so urban planning I think is the right move here. +5 production. It's +1 production in every city. But yeah, I'm gonna pull out colonization. I'm gonna plug in urban planning. I feel like diplomatic league will get me the most out of my envoys. Although this is like a 60% increase in my influence points per turn. If I still had my trade route, I would plug in caravanseries. I think I'm going to plug in a Gog so I can build that archer sooner. I definitely want 2 archers to defend my cities. I still have to hold out to my luxury, which really sucks. But I think we're going to go for drama and poetry because I would like an early theater square, possibly here. Might go theater square before campus to try and keep my... Because I have other really good campuses. So getting my best theater square online is probably the play. All right, Japan, be gone, thought. Be gone, thought. Warriors, out of my city. We have stabilized, although we have galleys now. How many archers am I going to go? Am I just going to go archer, boop, 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 or am I going to go infrastructure? I would really like to get galleys I really like to get a granary in my capital to try and like, you know, really want a trader, granary. Right now my food is crippled because I'm taking 50% penalty to the housing growth in here. So that's a lack. I would love to build a campus, but I can't afford that tile. So I feel like monument to try and like grow my borders faster. Yeah, let's just go monuments. We're getting culture. That's what we're doing. We're doing culture. You go defend Sugnoma. Battle cry. Buy with Rio renames. Ooh, it's actually cheaper to do that. I could theoretically buy this with Rio, switch it to my capital. I'll do it. It's a bold strategy. I'll do it. +5 adjacency campus locked in. Oh, wait. There. Okay. We'll get the monument first. God, this horse tile is cringe, okay? I just want it known. This horse tile is cringe. Unbased and very much cringe. Where do I send this warrior? I think this warrior just sits in Rio de Janeiro to give it combat strength. Joint war with Dido. Why would I declare war with the one civ in the game that has naval ships that can actually kill? Dude, you're insane. No. Let's think about this. What is the most useful yield for me to get right now at this stage of the game? +2 gold in my empire right now is pretty based. +1 production of my capital when I'm about to build a campus is also pretty based. Yeah, I think I go for the +1. I think I go for the +2 in Cardiff, which will give me +1 production of my capital, which means I can build my campuses slightly faster. +1 production of my capital is like 10% of its production, so that works out really nicely. Shaves a turn off my campus. Very, very good. And it's a very good campus too, so shaving a turn off it is nice. Can you not harvest remove horses? No, you can't. They just ruined my campus, unfortunately. Forever. Forever. I'm about to be together. So in 4 turns, I will probably switch to like getting a galley or 2. I really want a builder in here. If I were to go builder, I could chop. Yeah, I like that. Builder, chop, and then I've got 2 charges left. I will accept your deal. Again, I feel like best move here is a builder. Shut up, Maori. I'll harvest all the tiles I want. And you can stay mad, kid. What is this? I finally have bridge tech, though. Why? Kumasi, go away. Kumasi. Who asked? Right, there's drama and poetry. We'll be able to get our... There we go. Theater square. +1. Boom. Boom, boom. The city is now basically in its late game. He harvested this lumber mill! Why? Why would you do this, AI? I hate the AI. I want to hold off on getting recorded history, but I do want campus tech very soon. So we'll do like military tradition and mysticism to delay. Granny. We got the granny. That's not what I meant to say. Okay, so Daddy Morbus, which is spelled incorrectly, by the way, which will amazingly trigger the hell out of Morbus in the comments and in the editing phase of this video. He'll probably refuse to edit this unless I change it. And you know what? I'm not changing it. We can do an arsenal here. I think we're gonna do a harbor. How do you feel about a campus right there, buddy? I actually don't know if this is winnable. Maybe. I'm not in a bad position. I got 5 cities. It's turn 80. The AI has 4 times my science because a variable change in the April patch made it so that the AI has like a 2,000 times more preference for science than any other yield. But still, you know, it's a video game. I don't have a good theater square. There's no jungle here. So campus tiles, I mean, there's a +4 campus right there. Of course we're going for that. We're doing the old campus rush. The old classic airport rush. Can you stop hitting my city, Kumasi? I'm not okay with it. We're going to have some loyalty problems next era. It's okay to have loyalty issues. Oh, I messed up, dude. Forgot to switch in this card. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Mohenjo. I see Japan units near Kumasi. Oh, for the love of unholy Christ. Who asked Japan? He really wants Sugnoma. He can Sugnoma this city. He really wants this city. Well, the good news, archers are quite good at defending. However, are they good enough? Possibly. If he attacks again, that unit dies. I can't embark this unit. Work on recorded history slowly. Okay, we lost 41 health. No, I don't want you to joint war, Dido. I think we do this. We step you forward. You shoot there. No, you shoot there. Do it. Let me step the warrior into the city to give the city plus a little bit of combat strength. So the next chariot that comes will have a bit of trouble. Okay, perfect. Good distraction. Barely survived. Oh my god. Calculated 1 health. No! I forgot Kumasi has a city shot. I was so for a brief moment I had triumphed. The briefest of moments. I had triumphed. I don't feel comfortable. You get into that city and you take that garrison promotion and you sit right there. With the garrison promotion, he doesn't stand a chance now. Because I have like a 35 combat strength unit in this city plinking away. Let's get masonry. Yeah, there's nothing he can do anymore. He can throw units at me, but it's not going to do him any good. That's an archer. God, I really got no time this era, didn't I? Yeah, but the science from this is quite valuable. Definitely need a granary. The city needs to grow ASAP. I can't get rid of that forest yet, so I will put a turn into it, probably like a builder. So I figure out what this chariot's doing. Okay, the catapult is a little bit scarier. Loyalty's fine. Let's take free inquiry again. New districts built by me. Sure, you Shinto can... No, that's Japan's religion. I will give it to Hinduism, okay? Indonesia, give me your religion. Heroic Age next. That would be pretty cool if we could get it. Pedro, my districts are culture bombs now. Look at all these tiles I'm going to steal when I finish these. As much as I want recorded history, I do think I should switch away from it because it's more efficient. Because I'm literally building, campuses that will fulfill it. He will step there. I can chop. It should be fine. If he comes to me, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're doing a tech rush to shipyards, basically. So we're sticking to the top half of the tech tree. We will go for apprenticeship because that's just like mining tech is good. I don't actually want to go to war. I wish I could just vote neutrally. I don't like that I have to vote down or up. I wish I could just abstain from global politics, all right? And you know what? I think that's what most people should do. I feel like people on Twitter should definitely abstain from global politics. But here's what we'll do. We will cancel production here, come in here, unlock this, take out Limitanii, take out a GOG, plug in 100% production here, and also great scientist points, because it's like having a fully built extra campus. 13 great scientist points. We got to compete. What we'll do is we'll get ourselves a quad maybe, or a galley. Galleys are half the price. I can harvest for 90. That'll get doubled. I think we do quad. 5 turns. We step archer forward. We shoot this guy. We'll take a hit, but we can fall back to the city, no problem. You come forward to try and bait this guy. He attacks as expected. We step back and shoot. We go here. We come into this city. We place our Krampus. We delete that tile. You're safe now, relatively. Loyalty in here is a problem. Happiness level. All right. Annie! Oh, yes, there we go. There's the luxuries we need. Falling 3.2. Okay, we will need that card that gives me loyalty back soon. Shoot him. Boom. Absolutely trucking shot. I had to buy a warrior in here just to try and keep the city alive. It may die anyway, but I have a warrior to retake it, maybe? City might be too strong to retake. Oh, that's going to be painful. Just don't. I can't chop jungle. Chop out the quad. Chop out a galley. 30 combat strength on this city. Yes. Maybe have secured the win. No! Why are you here? Why are you here? God, the timing of the swordsman is... Okay, based. We survived. Oh, plus 5 combat strength against land units. That's a waste against this boat. My quad comes out next turn. We hit him. Hit him where it hurts. You can step here to block. Okay, good. I really want my libraries. Really want my traders. Library it is. Tech. Theater square. I think we go tech. Tech as hard as we can. Campus. Recorded history. Goodbye inspiration. Boom. Natural philosophy. Plus 10 science. We're up to 35 science per turn now. Looking good. I think we just harvest this deer now. Right, boom. Naval tradition is boosted. I never boost naval tradition. Campus. No, we're not doing a based counter. Okay. Counting based is not based. Okay, I think we've survived this war now. Can you stop, dude? No one asked. Theater square culture bombs the farm. That is true. I only have 24 turns to do it. Theater square it is. Can I actually... Ooh, could I get these sick ass culture bombs? This culture bomb. No, it's a district. Stealing the furs. Now that's based. This is a way better culture bomb though. I wish he would stop switching between tiles. It's very frustrating that my production keeps getting cancelled. I have a governor title. What do we go for? 5 pop in this city. It's got to be Pingala for the researcher tech. Boom, plus 5 science. We're up to already 40 science now. 41 science. I can unlock this tile. Really need builders. Builders are what's holding me back now. But we're looking pretty good. We're well defended. Let's just condemn that heretic because, you know, I can. Please, God, make it stop. Give me the money I need to turn this into an archer. Continue to hit me with your useless attacks. Now I could step forward and get an attack in with my quadriream. It would take a city shot, but that's a relatively weak city shot. It's only an archer level or a slinger level city shot. So plus 4 XP is worth taking a city shot. I think this signals that I've survived the war. I've managed to survive. My science is already 44. I've survived the war. I just have to deal with like a little bit of annoying like barbs running around and stuff. I think we're secure. Like I've actually done so much damage to Japan's economy by killing his units. I'm surprised that he is even remotely competitive. To be honest, I'm really surprised that he's even slightly competitive. This city is terrible. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. This city is absolute dog shit. It needs so much help. So I'm just going to build a granary in it and pretend it doesn't exist for a while. But eventually it will be useful. Apologize to anybody who actually lives in Goralos in real life. But like, call a spade a spade. I think I will place my harbor in this city. It's a 2 production city, and one of that production is coming from my civic cards, okay? This is a terrible city. I think I would like to place the harbor in here. I gotta kind of like design my city. So I definitely am going for a theater square in campus, although the theater square is maybe a bit questionable. Maybe a bit questionable. Maybe it would be better if I went for an arsenal and a harbor in the city and like a waterfront. Are these things all better if I like clump them together is my question? That's a plus 5. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, clump up the jam. Clump it up. Hell yeah. Never mind, this city is based. It is time to unlock our waterfronts, I think. Let's get Connoisseur on Pingala for the extra culture. It's about that time of the game where we need that culture. We've got to think about what is our win condition here, and it's probably domination, a naval of some kind, which means our lack of exploration is a bit of a problem. It's turn 100, and we're not doing too hot. This is a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. But I am going to call this the end of this episode of Civ 6. If you want to see me make these videos live, tune in on Twitch TV /PotatoBookWhiskey. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!